Hello, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Veilguard. Um, we are right where we left off. We are, however, going, not that button, always hitting that button. We are gonna go start this quest because she's the only one that I haven't. I can just fast travel. Um, this is. I'm gonna take. Oops, not Bella. Yeah, her and him. Major! What is with you and my son's blocks?
Have you heard the rumour about a new predatory spot somewhere uptown?
Oh, puppy,
I
puppy,
know
puppy.
someone in the area who's keeping watch. Find him in the library. Say you're looking for Ferdinand Genetivi's book on Orlais.
Ferdinand Jenny what?
He's a Ferelden scholar, virtually unknown in the north.
Sorry.
No one ever.
Puppy, puppy.
The Candlehop. They carry messages through the city.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Ah. Alright, let's see. Start quest. Yeah. I'm excited.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varric, too, right here in Docktown.
Do you miss Minrathous?
The Alluvium makes it easy to get to.
That's not an answer.
Look, I know what Minrathous is.
But it's home.
It doesn't let go easy. I'll give it that. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too.
Oh. I can see them becoming good friends. I hope.
All right,
Oh.
let's go.
Can I buy a nug? Can I have a nug?
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
What? Are you a puppy? Puppy pet. Oh. You can't hear him groan. Oh, me miss my brandy girl.
Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying.
Packed a corner song tonight at the Humble.
Let's get started.
We'll take a paper.
Best word
Thanks.
Docktown.
Drama in the palace. Keeping secrets. Questions arose when the abruptly left the assembly, but these queries have since spiraled to baseless speculation. The magistrates reached out to assure my readers that rumors of cultivation palace arises.
Right here.
This one quotes
Uh,
several magisters, several lies.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The shadows brought me in after that.
They've thought of everything in this game. Even the sound of her artificial leg thumping.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
What?
One, please.
Myth or man, stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Mephistos, while some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he is one man or many. Increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Ducktown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcome his presence. Leave my court alone! Sorry.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
Leaving the papers to me.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
Here's what we know.
You're all right.
One paper.
What happened in
Thanks.
Martis Hell?
Hope for the anti-slave movement. Whispers of a Zethra rebellion in Marnes Pell have reached Metho streets in light of distressing reports from all corners of the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing to fight in our capital.
First-hand account.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What about this one? You've got a good eye. I was starting to think my good neighbors. Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price.
There's so many pretty
And you won't
boys in
find
this
better
game.
in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's, thanks. I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Excuse me?
Rook. And not unless you deal in poison.
Me? You got the wrong guy. Although I could get you a name. What about you, Nev? You're not here for poison.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
Ooh! Ooh!
You know
Cat
a
got to do me.
member of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
I would float, but I learned in Inquisition not to float with everybody because it can get you in some trouble. Well, floating with somebody too much. Yeah. I don't want to go down a whole bunch of roads.
I thought you'd be on opposite sides.
Nothing's that easy. They're a problem, and they keep worse problems away. Whether we're on the same side depends when you ask. But we've got more to see. Let's go. If we want more gossip, we need more papers.
Can you trust your neighbor, a loved one, even yourself? The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher than we even suspected. But who else is under the sway? What more can they do? Our eyes are
Let's head
open.
to the south side.
I'll go over that when I'm ready. Draft for a weekly truth. A series of chalk symbols of war was found on rocks along the shoreline, along with the words the storm approaches. There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though these humble writings found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea?
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
Secret research at the Circle. What are they covering up? New translation of the Catacombs tablet. How a former mistranslation has had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to cats? Feline leads in major cases. Snake people among us. I don't know. Ow! God, my cat's got zoomies and their claws hurt. Even though I just clipped their claws. Aggressive little buggers. Oh, I can't wander off. That's right, I have someone with me. She wants to do her mission. Okay. Ooh, ooh. What? Did you get thrown off by you bumping into them? Cool. Sorry. Easily entertained. Easily distracted. Sorry, not sorry.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
I guess that works.
Until it doesn't.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get pushed off. No. Cats. I love them. Love them.
The best
Love 'em.
cereal in Min Rathus. The latest chapter is here.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Docktown. Get it here!
Paper. Thanks.
The makings of a scandalous love affair. Was that prominent Circle mage at the Silver Coin the same Circle mage known to frequent Docktown's more interesting betting rings? And who was their mysterious friend? When I have answers, dear reader, you will too.
Now this has good gossip.
Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first.
Circle
Okay.
District gossip. Read the latest.
We'll take one.
What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? Or do they truly want to? Read this next chapter of The Twisted Knife right here.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
The best
Now
cereal
I'm
in Min
starving,
Rathus.
and I know the
latest
best place in the
chapter
city.
is here.
Ooh! Lunch date? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Me, I can't say no to food. Me loves food.
All right?
Huh? Yeah.
the lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Must be a good friend of hers.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
You said you take jobs worth taking.
That's what I tell myself.
This one was. The rest we figure out as we go.
Varric said this job would end with Silas. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
Sometimes luck sticks.
You believe that? Then I've got a Treviso manor to sell you who needs a good tenant.
I'm not a mark. I'm serious.
I know. We managed to keep out of trouble. Let's get back before that changes.
Oh. Ooh. They've caught up on Doctown's news and met with her. Fred, contact Elec. He told Nev there's been more inventory in Doctown lately. If he learns anything more, Nev will hear about it. After enjoying her favorite fish fry stand, Nev revealed that her jobs tend to go sideways, so she expects her worth and looks for the small wins. Collect. Mine. Kitty.
How?
You getting into trouble?
Always.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
The Magisterium explains why.
Rumored resistance group affront. Aspirations of hostile takeover.
Kitty.
Come to buy? I'm sure we can
Oh.
strike a deal.
A merchant.
I hate out here to procure particular items. I'm told Dogtown is a discreet place to shop.
That's fashion. No. No, I'm good.
Please, return again.
Message is delivered in a wink. Trust the candle hops. We deliver.
Mona's Eldon's act astounds audience.
Ew. Alright, let's go up. Oh, haha. Okay.
Did you see what he said in the paper?
Venatory call. What are their plans?
I finished out the list.
Good work. Candlehop conspiracy.
I was curious about this area. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Can't go up that way. Okay. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's much of anything else for me to do down here right now.
Got them sighted.
They're close.
What? Oh, hello.
End it now.
Okay.
Still standing. Not bad.
Don't know what that was all about, but okay. Mine? This is what I get for making enemies.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. To Vintim,
People are still getting over demons pouring from the sky. Oh, what's next?
Please, go on. That wasn't where this was going.
really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Okay. Let's go find a quest. Oh. I guess I'm doing that. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I am not. That was not a fun one. Where's the cobbled swan? I have a good team with me, I guess.
Dumod's breath.
Oh, yep.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An upstart assassin whose grandstanding against the Antarm attracted too much attention. Sounds brazen, even for an Antivan crow.
Do you know what the Antam do to prisoners? Those people needed saving, and I didn't have time to ask for permission.
So I'm interested in hearing how an Antivan killer for hire unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one. But yes, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the Elven gods got out. Elgernon and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would Elven gods be blighted?
The ancient Elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeda's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Yes,
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon.
Dorian!
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Maevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons?
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
So now what? The first Warden tried to have me locked up. I need the Wardens on my side.
Jowen Glastrom is not the Order. He's more politician than Warden. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, The Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Ooh.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Oh.
Father gives me an
Okay. World map. Let's go to the lighthouse. I know I need to talk to Varric, but does anybody else want to talk? Why are they out? What are they doing? What are you ladies doing?
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy.
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
Okay, he's okay, she's okay. Let's go talk to Varric. Is he still in bed? Lazy bones?
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have, plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads... You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay, let's see who's in our corner.
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I guess we'll go into the crossroads. It's been a while. Okay. Off to the crossroads. Change party. You're gonna take Harding with us. Oh, that's right. I have what does this ring do? Blade, damage, charged attack. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Skills. Let's do her skills. Okay. Wait. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let's see. We are going to do my skills. Skills. Oh, I have quite a few points. Lovely. Ooh, what's this one? What's this? Okay. I don't want that party. I was gonna say Carding and Lucius with me. Let's see. That one takes 3. What's this? Well, now I know how the blocks keep getting outside. The cat picks them up and takes them out. Oh. Hi.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
That doesn't answer my question.
Places between.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
Gonna be honest, I would have loved to see Spike's reaction to the cold. Okay. Oh.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
They're at range. We need to close it. End this.
That's
a win, Runner. Take them out.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
Come on.
Still in one piece.
Up. Thank you.
Over there.
Nope.
Another entryway. Like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
Nope. 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 Oh. Well, how much time do I have left on this recording? Yeah. I could do the Solace memory, but I don't want to. Let's go in here. Start quest.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I can imagine.
What have you come to talk about?
The Elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the Elven gods are here, and... it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's... altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davern might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Oh! New
Thank
companion?
you.
Maybe?
Both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
Can I go? Let's go.
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Ooh.
Easy, boy.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
He's got a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That kinda sounded like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own. He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything, but keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lance and Remy. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
Okay, well. Okay.
Hold up.
Oops.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Oh.
Remy, where are you?
There's something over here.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Hassan, on me!
Alright. Woo!
No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Alright. Well.
Hassan. Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin for Arrow. Elby grows into it.
I am done for the day. I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye. Please like and subscribe.